Good morning, everyone. Welcome back on Daily Crypto Plan. It's Tuesday again, so today it's open for everyone. Later, after this live stream, Stefan will start another live stream, and also the New York session is open to all Discord members. Morning, Timmy. Hey, Razvan. Hey, Adela. Hey, Andrei. Hey, Azov. Hey, everyone. Assuming that we have sound and assuming that you can see my image, I'll start with Bitcoin. You know I love the CME chart. And what do we have here on daily? Actually, we had a bounce from 60k to 72. It's not bad, but the problem is, was just a dead cat bounce? Will form a bottom around here? We don't know. So, okay, we had the bounce. The bounce is over now. You can see yesterday was an indecision candle. So if today we'll accept below this low, that's Monday low. If we'll accept below that level and we'll continue lower, well, the next level we should pay attention is this one, 64, candle body lows. If we get a bounce around here and we'll form a big, nice W, then maybe in a couple of days, couple of weeks, we can form a bottom and we can push higher. But for the moment, people, we just have a bounce after we dropped like crazy from 90k to 60k, like a hammer, just straight down, and we had a bit of bounce. That doesn't make the market bullish. That doesn't make the market strong. Okay? So on daily, until I'll see a clear W, I cannot be bullish. I cannot say, well, it's bouncing and it's doing this, it's doing that. No. We dropped aggressively and we bounced a little bit. Well, Binance bought some Bitcoin. Yeah, they bought back what they sold in the top. And then I don't know if they bought back the same quantity or less. You think Binance will be upset to buy a bit lower? So, don't call a bottom yet. If you look left here, you'll see that in 2024, this was a big resistance, 69. We accepted and we bounced and then we dumped. Imagine that we'll get the same price action here. Can you imagine that? And at the end of 2026 or October 2026, somewhere in here, we'll have the final drop, 40k. That will be the bottom. Everyone will call Bitcoin a scam. So it's possible that scenario is becoming more and more probable. Again, on daily, as long as I don't see a W, I'm not calling it a bottom. Yeah, nice to see that we are respecting 69k, but was this bounce so strong? Was good enough? Give me a W and then maybe I'll call it a local bottom. Local bottom. Okay, so that's CME chart. If we go on a classic one, similar price action, we dropped 52%. We are bouncing. The bounce is not the best, I'll be honest. I'm not impressed about this bounce. But nothing else for the moment. Ethereum was trying and is trying on higher time frame to hold that $2,000 level. Will hold that level? To be honest, I doubt that they will hold 2,000. If Bitcoin will hold 69 and let's say will bounce, maybe. But otherwise, imagine this AB equals CD. Can you imagine this AB, CD pointing out a lot lower? I think I showed you already what an AB equals CD, what damage an AB equals CD can do on this one. So, AB, CD. A lot of damage here. Yeah, 1,500, it's a good level to buy a little bit more. But I don't mind to buy it even lower. So think about this AB equals CD. For the moment, on lower time frame, we are just trying to hold 2000. So maybe today will bounce, respecting the Monday range. Maybe tomorrow will bounce even more. But on medium run, I think we have a meet with lower price. Just my 2 cents, people. Okay, now, that being said, let's go on dominance on daily. We are still fighting this 60% level. Is like a magnet, is like, I don't know. The dominance is stuck here. Yeah, you know, I want lower. I want a lot lower, but it's not up to me. If the market will dump that, if the market to dump here, dominance to dump here, we need some kind of a micro bull market, micro bounce, micro altcoin season to put the dominance so low at 50 or lower. And that will be probably a relief rally, and smart money will get the fuck out. If we'll get that. Okay, so that's dominance. Ethereum versus Bitcoin. Well, I was hoping for something like this, people. First, I was hoping that the market could bounce here and then dump, but look at it. Was trying to make a double, didn't succeed, took 0.03 as resistance, and if we'll close today below this level, then we are kind of fucked. That means Ethereum will underperform again, and we have a meet with long relow zone and maybe even lower, shark, and so on. Level by level, people, but I don't see the bullishness. I was hoping, well, if we accept above 0.03, we can pump here and then dump. But OBV is not telling anything special. RSI the same. MACD no. It's still possible, but I don't see that W anymore. Looks like we want to take this 0.03 as a resistance, and that means straight down. Well, we'll see tomorrow, next week. We have time to wait and see what will happen. Total market cap, we discussed about it. We are not fighting 3 trillion, we are fighting 2 trillion now. Looks uglier and uglier day by day. That idea that we'll have the bottom on Bitcoin in October is more probable. Total 3 is looking the same. A bit better here, holding this level. We have stronger support. But I don't see a W. For me to call anything on any chart, I need to see a W. I need to see an inverse head and shoulder. I need to see some structure. Just a dead cat bounce from this level, sweeping the low, then bouncing a bit. Sometimes sweeping the low is not the best way to... Well, we took liquidity, but we want to show some strength. No? Well, then we'll take the liquidity once more and once more and once more. Okay, so that's the overview here. Let's take a look at the traditional market. Strong. You can see we are trying to make a new all-time high. We are still below 7,000, but we had a dump. We didn't touch the long relow zone here, which is strange, to be honest. That means the market needs to come back down here and do a proper retest. Maybe it's just me and this time will be different, but when I see front runs on 61.8, usually the market has to come back and do a proper retest. You can do something here? Well, as a day trader, maybe yes. Is this a short relow zone if you take this high and this low and you should think short here? Well, if you get a setup on lower time frame, okay. On daily chart, I don't think is anything you can do here. On higher time frame, market is pretty strong. Let's see if we'll accept and close above this level. That will become even stronger. Until then, this is a short relow zone if you put 4-hour chart. Okay. We posted some setups here, even here. Yesterday a scalp. The market is, let me show you. Well, the market is at 78.6. Shark here. I don't see any M on 4-hour chart, but it's up to you if you are trading this one. This is not a long area. It's an area where you should hunt short ideas. Okay, back on daily. Gold. People, you know what I'll say about gold. Okay. A, B, C, D in the short reload zone here. Maybe shark level even. Give me an EM here and then we can call it a double top. And that's it. If not, we'll push higher. Well, then we'll think that this part was just the left shoulder. But for the moment, I'm thinking bounce here, EM, and then the party is over. Silver, well, to be honest, for silver, I see this scenario playing out. Not that silver will go and to the moon, no. But shoulder, head, right shoulder, 1-to-1 is pointing out here in this area, and then we'll have to reassess if we'll aim out and what is happening next. Okay, we have some signs here. You can see low, lower, low, low, higher, low, bullish divergence in the between shoulder and head. It's what I want to see when I am thinking inverse head and shoulders. So that validates this thinking. Fucking around a little bit more here, create the right shoulder. This will be a nice entry for someone. This gap here will be a nice entry for someone that wants to play a setup on lower time frame. The market bouncing here, everyone will call it, well, it's going to the moon again, and that's the end of it. But there are too many. If we'll go here, if we'll go here, if we'll bounce here. So let's wait. And if we'll see any setup, we can discuss about it. Okay. Copper. Nothing special here. Gold versus silver. If we'll come back here and we'll do a W, fair value gap here. Long reload zone, a lot of confluence. I'll see a W here. I'll be tempted to call it a bottom on gold versus silver. And probably that will make me close my entire position on silver. Okay. Oil, you know my opinion about oil. I don't believe the stories. This looks like a round bottom, looks nice for higher. Could take some time, yes, but I don't believe the story that, you know, Venezuela and everything, and we'll go electrical, and we'll go, we'll take the energy from the sun. Well, people, how many trucks do you see running on electrical? Big trucks. Yeah. How many of them? We have electrical cars more than 10 years now. How many of them are electric? Think about that. Okay, so I don't believe the story with electrical. I don't believe the story with Venezuela. Well, we have the oil. No, even if they have the oil, they don't want oil to be too low. Okay, DXY ranging here. We have some yams. We broke down a little bit exactly into the 95 support. My thinking is, yeah, the tendency is to go a bit lower, but we have a range here. So I think we'll stay above 95 for the moment. If you see W's, then we can change our thinking. For the moment, I see yam, kind of an yam here, kind of a big yam here. We have support at 95. I don't think we'll go anywhere. We'll stay in this range. Okay, that's my my review or overview on higher time frame. Now we can go and see what we have on calendar. Today is Tuesday, February 10. Retail sales exactly at the New York session opening, 1 hour before the stock market opening. Half an hour before we'll start the New York live stream. So I'm trying to tell you, depending on your time zone, to know when to stay the fuck out from the market. I don't think it's a good idea to scalp exactly in the event. If the numbers will be as expected, well, not too many things will happen. But if a surprise will be announced, then we can have some bad volatility. So, knowing the news, we can go on lower time frame. And a stupid trader said that this is a kind of a range, and let's wait for Monday range, and we are long from here and we are short from here. Yesterday, if you remember, in the weekly crypto review, in the daily crypto plan part, I told you about this YAM and that it's okay to take this YAM as a short. Well, I don't know if we managed to get 1-to-1, but close enough. We retested that YAM, we YAM'd out again, and looks like we want to go lower. Let's see what will happen. Okay, now what we can do here? Technically, we should think about an SFU of the Monday low. No? Technically. Practically is dangerous. Why? Because if you go here and you put what chart? This one. Actually, not this one, this one. Yeah, this is an indecision candle on CME, and if we'll accept below this level 68,400, that means this was just a dead cat bounce, and we should go all the way down to the candle body lows. So be extra careful this time with this Monday low. If you see a setup on 5-minute chart, if you are a scalper and you know how to trade, you wait for a sweep of the liquidity here, a bounce back in the range, and you try to play a long setup. If the setup fails, get the fuck out, get out from the in front of the market and think about retesting this level. My scenario from yesterday is still valid. You can see the price action here was exactly as I was expecting here. You can see YAM, breakdown, retest. You can see the YAM, breakdown, retest of the YAM and down. So far, so good. If the market will dump here in the long reload zone, then we can think W, breakout, retest, and back in the middle of the range. If this level will not hold and will go straight down for this level, then we have a problem. Of course, I'll play the SFU setup if I'll get an SFU setup. But market not providing a W here and sweeping this liquidity once more, that means weakness. I don't know if it will happen today. I don't know what will happen today. So play this one first if you see a setup. If you don't see a setup or this one fails, long reload zone here, thinking W breakout and retest. Some people will say, well, Paul, I don't have time to fuck around with too many conditions. I'll play the shark. Entry here, stop loss here. Okay, I'm okay with that thinking. If this level is failing, then SFU is the next long setup. If this one is failing, then watch out. What I think will happen doesn't matter. Let's play levels, let's play setups, and let's make some money. Okay? So overall, this is my playground. On the other hand, if we'll SFU the Monday high, think short. Okay? If we'll SFU this level, think short. If you get a setup, play the setup. If the market wants to play higher and start a nice uptrend, we have Holy Grail. We can go on 5-minute chart and try to trail that one. I don't see it for the moment. I see YAMs so far, but that could change. Okay, so that's Bitcoin. This is Ethereum. Ethereum is sweeping the Monday low as we speak. We had a bit of bounce, but it's not convincing me. Why? This Monday low and these levels are in confluence here, and I think we can push a bit lower. Play the SFU if you know how to play it. I already posted, or I draw attention to this level on VIP, but nothing else we can do here. What I don't like about this level, I'll tell you what I don't like about this price action here. And if you zoom in, you'll understand my thinking. This is a week low, okay? And we close a 1 hour candle below that week low. That's not bullish. Okay? That's not bullish. They could fuck around here Yeah. Could stay at 2000 for some time. Yeah, it's a big fat round number. But I see some weakness here, people. And if this EM is confirming here, well, the target 1-to-1 for this EM, it's in the long reload zone. It is what it is. So, if we'll sweep the liquidity higher here, I don't see it for the moment, but if we'll do, then play a short setup. Here, let's attempt to hunt a long idea with the Monday low, with an SFU a bit lower of this level. If these levels are failing, or you don't want to play it, wait for the long reload zone. If this level is failing and we'll take this low, then we have a problem because we have a meet with 1,500. So I see the weakness in the market. I'm playing level by level, but I'm not happy with what I'm forced to work with today. Okay. We discussed yesterday with on VIP. You see Stefan saying in the chat, we took these EMs here. We shorted the fuck out of this this local top. VIP members made nice money, enjoy the profits. So for us, for day traders, it's okay. I cannot complain. Well, it's bad. No, for swing trader is bad. For investor is bad, but for day traders, to be honest, is better than in a bull market. Why? Because in a bull market, you have to wait for a retracement to do something. Here in a range, well, we can destroy the range playing long and short and short and long and make a lot of money. So for day traders is better this price action than what we had months ago. For swing traders, no. For investors, yeah, even worse. But day traders, if you know how to trade and if you have the skills to play the range, that's good. And by the way, a trader doesn't need anything else than some volatility and some levels to be respected. And 90% of the time, the levels are respected, more or less. Okay, so that's my thinking on Ethereum. Aster, I warned you about this EM here. But if we'll accept above this level, well, I could see an aggressive move here. SFing this level. I saw Alex posting something similar in the morning, and yeah, I could do that. Don't make the mistake thinking that Aster is bullish. No, Aster could bounce there, could push even higher. You can see this SFU here. You can see I already have an alarm. And if you zoom out a little bit more, I have an alarm here. Don't think, well, you know, Aster and CZ will go and do great things. No. They will do great things, but not now. So, seeing the market pushing here or here I think I will hedge my spot bag on Aster. If we'll get here. I don't know if we'll get, but if we'll get at this level, I'll try to hedge my spot bag because I have a big bag of Aster, maybe more than I wanted initially, but it's okay. I'm here day in and day out and I could manage my positions. It's not a problem. Once again, sorry about my voice, people. Hopefully it's a bit better than yesterday, but I'm still cold and my voice is ugly. It's scratching the ears. Okay, that's Aster here. Yeah, I could see an aggressive move higher. But is a buying opportunity here? Not quite. Hype. Everyone was talking about hype. Will go to the moon. Hype is different. Hype is something else. Well, look at hype. It's not different. I told you. Swing low, swing high, long reload zone. Wait here for a W. Not just location, W. Show me a W here. Show me a clear setup and we'll talk about it. Until then, don't think, well, we'll go to the moon. Because, you know, hype is different and hype will be the next. Yeah, but look at Bitcoin and look at what direction Bitcoin has. And let's see a bottom on Bitcoin first and then we'll talk about altcoins. I'm not saying that hype is not stronger than the rest. Okay, it's stronger than the rest. But that doesn't mean we have to chase. Let's buy $38 because, you know, it's a little bit stronger. Let's be smarter than that. We bought $10 worth of hype. Yeah, at $10, below $10, we had a short window. I yelled at everyone, well, let's buy some. We bought. You saw that we pushed to 60 even more. We took some profit off. Let's wait for even better levels if it's possible. This year we have time to accumulate. Don't think hype will go to $1,000 this year without you. Highly improbable. Okay, Solana. Solana, it's fucking around. I don't see anything special. It's just going sideways. I don't call a bottom on Solana here. On lower time frame, okay, we can bounce, we can do. On higher time frame, go on Twitter and see what I posted about Solana. It's not the best for medium term. Okay, this one. Well, look at this one. Do you see any support here? Well, we have a little bit. Well, I don't think it's enough. AB equals CD is pointing out this level. Well, let's say, okay, if we get $50 Solana, we can start dollar cost average. Let's not be the, well, I got the bottom. We're not here to brag about the bottom, the top, no. But if we'll accept below $50 or every time that Solana is staying below $50, we can dollar cost average. If we'll manage to buy 25, will be even better. But my thinking is below $50 is the best to buy. This W, big W on daily, even weekly, didn't have a proper retest. How much will stay or if we'll retest that level, I don't know. But we have some Solana. I have some Solana. I'm more than happy that I had my spot portfolio long time ago. But this chart is not looking the best. If you want to be bullish on Solana, okay, wait for daily, weekly W's. Show me weekly W's. W's breakout retest, and I'll say, well, okay, look at that big weekly W. Probably Solana formed a local bottom at least. But for the moment, no. Okay, let's go back on lower time frame. We can play like we play on Bitcoin or Ethereum. We can play on Solana also. Give me a W here and we can play along. SFU this level and okay, we can play a setup, but nothing else. ES on lower time frame. We have the Monday range on ES. Okay, and you can see it's trying to SFU the Monday high. But like I told you, look at it. Can you see it? And if we'll SFU here without volume, that will create a bearish divergence even on OBV. So don't go and, well, let's buy, let's go to the moon. Tuesday will go to the moon, we'll SFU this level, we'll SFU the next, and we'll go to the moon. I don't think it's the case. If it will happen, so be it. But extra careful here. Playing the Monday range on ES, I think it works pretty well. Playing the DR and IDR on ES works really nice. But play the London one because I think in the New York session we have that news and that will break the DR and IDR. Or doesn't have the same statistics. So wait for the London and maybe you can play a opening range. Gold. I don't see anything special here. Honestly, I don't like this double top here. And silver probably will go sideways today. I don't know. I don't see a setup here. If we take this swing high, swing low, we can have a short reload zone and maybe an EM, but even if I'll trade traditional market, I'll not day trade silver. That's for sure. That's ugly. Gold, sometimes. But you can see the higher time frame location where we should wait for a EM. Well, that being said, people, that's my 2 cents about the market. DEX Screener and their shitcoins pumping and dumping. You saw Ray pumping yesterday. Don't chase. Let's put a daily chart. Don't chase this one. It's forming some W's. Wait for proper levels. If you don't have a bag, I have a bag, so I'm just watching it from from that perspective. Rest of them, they're not doing too many things. If you have these kind of bags, you probably have to wait for a proper bounce. Look at Anon. They had some news, they had some things, and you can see it dumped. So we'll take time to recover. We'll take time to form daily Ws. Probably months, maybe more. Who the fuck knows? I'm not willing to sell my free bags here. That's why they are free bags, to be able to hold them. I see the volume is telling something here on 4-hour chart. You can see something is different, but could take a lot of time until we'll form daily Ws and until we'll pump. Okay? That being said, in probably 10, 15, 20 minutes, Stefan will do the day trading with Stefan. You can ask him all the questions you want, because he's doing only one live stream for YouTube per week. Put all the questions to Stefan today, please. Relief rally on what? I cannot read the chart, talk about the charts, and read the comments in the same time, Mr. J. So be more specific. This was the relief rally for Bitcoin. 60 to 72, $12,000. Come on. It was the bounce. You call it a relief rally? Well, on a higher time frame, well, we had a relief rally from 80 to 97. That was the relief rally. Now, I don't know about that. Do you see anyone really interested in buying and selling Bitcoin? Or you heard news, bad news about Bitcoin? With an island, and they managed to get some developers in 2015, and will take some time too. It'll take some time. People on Discord, in the shit posting, I posted a link with Ray Dalio. Take that video seriously. It's posted in shit posting for a reason, but in the same time, take it seriously, because it will happen sooner than later. What you have to do to protect yourself, don't ask me. I'm not the guy to ask. Think for yourself. But that I have the same opinion like Ray Dalio, even worse opinion than Ray Dalio. Who doesn't know who Ray Dalio is? Well, then you don't have a problem. Live your life. Okay. That being said, rally we had a year ago. A year ago, when? When we formed the top here? This one? Well, that's how we create some hype. Every country was buying Bitcoin, but nobody was telling you that Ecuador was removing Bitcoin from you must have list. Yeah, it's not a legal tender anymore. But nobody was speaking about it. Everyone was buying Bitcoin. It was the greatest thing ever. Luckily, we saw that post on Reddit. Luckily, we saw that and we managed to hedge here, because otherwise, getting caught with your pants down here is not the best idea. Okay. Now, I'll close the live stream. Stefan will start a new one. He'll post the link on his Twitter. He'll post the link on Discord. I'll repost on Twitter. So you'll get the link. Okay? So protect your capital. Be extra careful. See you in the chat on the next live stream. Bye bye.